Well, hey, man, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get into love and hip hop ATL. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and talk about a few things here. So, Safaree goes down to Miami because y'all know he done left Miss Erica. He done left Erica for dead. In ATL at the baby shower and everything. He decided to go and school himself on down to Miami. And who does he go and see? Trick Daddy. And of all people, he decides to talk to Trick Daddy about his marriage woes, as if Trick Daddy can really give him some advice about stuff. I said, baby, what is this? And why is this? I guess Trick Daddy tells him that he will always hold the woman to a higher standard that he would for the man. And I'm just like, what kind of, so even if the man is in the wrong, you still gonna just hold the woman to a higher standard as though she should do better, as if he can't do better? See, that's why Joy left you, and you still ain't trying to give her no divorce. Okay, I can't deal with Trick Daddy. And I'm just like, Scrappy, it says a lot about you that you finna go and get some advice from Trick, because you finna be a trick in a minute. Let's move on. Young baby Tate to go see her tarot girl, because y'all know she done broke up with old boy Guap, whoever. She done broke up with him, so she realizes that she needs to take her power back, and she's sitting down with the tarot reader. Okay, she's giving her some advice. Baby Tate says she wants to be a voice for all women, okay, in all facets. That's what she wants. Okay, she also decides to take her stylist out on a date. Yada. I thought it was cute, but I didn't like it at the same time, because I'm like, okay, y'all vibing, y'all both cute or whatever, y'all enjoying conversation, but I'm like, girl, this your hairstylist. So if this don't work out, is she still gonna do your hair? Is she still gonna do your hair? You need to make sure that y'all on the same accord. Okay, so they both were going through a situation where Yada broke up with her girlfriend. Miss Thane broke up with her dude she was dealing with, Miss Baby Tate. So she asked her if she could take her out on a date. They vibe out. Yada said, I'm enjoying this. I want to get to know you more. She's going to take her out on another date. So we'll see how things are going to go between the two of them. But I'm just like, girl, again, she been doing your hair for many years. Are you sure you want to mix business and pleasure? You sure? It might work out, but we don't know. Okay, the verdict is still out on that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to Yandy and Mendeecees. Okay, so Mendeecees takes Yandy on a romantic date. Really cute, really romantic. Okay, he had Queen Naija sing to her, and I must say the song she sung was Butterflies, I believe, and she did like a remake of it, and I actually like the original more than I like the remake. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it, but she did a good job. You know, she sung for her or whatnot. And during this time, he felt as though the reason he did this whole romantic thing for her, number one, she feels like he don't be romantic at all. And number two, she just feels like, or he feels like, listen, I shouldn't have said what I said out in Arizona when I said if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't be there. I can't say that I'll be there for you in the same way that you were there for me, right? So she chooses to ask him that question again. And he tells her, yeah, I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to do right for you, do right by you, because you've held it down for me and the kids. You kept our family intact. You did a lot of things. I'm still able to be with my kids and see my kids, and I really owe a lot of that or all of that to you. So absolutely, he would definitely do the same for her if the roles were reversed. And for me, I just think that was a good way for him to get back in good graces. Okay, I feel like that was nice of him to admit his wrong. For him to say, yeah, I will hold it down. I just hope that he will be honest. He's honest about that. He's telling the truth about that. And to take her on this romantic date, it was cute. Okay, I feel like he gave what he needed to give. So that's that. Now, Mendeecees also lets her know, like, I got approved to go to Dubai. So while we're out there, I want to get married. So will you marry me again? Of course, she's down. He wants to bring all of the kids. She wants to bring some of her family members. She wants to bring some of her friends. And he's like, you can invite whoever you want. But when she gets ready to ask, because she, talk to Infinity about it, he's a bit apprehensive about it. He's not sure. And I'm just like, well, you guys are the ones that don't want her in the house, which is fine. Y'all want her to get her own apartment and to, usher her into adulthood on her own or whatever, with a little bit of y'all help, get it. But I feel like if you guys are going to work on the relationship, it's only right for y'all to go and have a conversation with her and say, hey, we as a family are going to Dubai, you're welcome to attend. You know, just extend the olive branch or just whatever. If Yandy is working on this relationship with this little girl like she said that she is, then that's the least that you can do, because you already see what her issue is. You leaving her out of the family. So don't make another mistake this go round and leave her out of the family when you're talking about inviting your daddy, your cousins, whoever else, all of your kids, but then you couldn't extend it to the child that you chose to adopt. Yeah, I feel like that would be a problem. So she definitely needs to have a conversation with Infinity and hopefully invite her out. We'll see how that goes. Now, Mendeecees and Yandy's mom, they at odds right now. Some things have transpired between the two of them where it gets like really vicious when they get into disagreements. So Mendeecees would want his mom to be there, but not necessarily sure. He needs to test the waters because Yandy ain't featuring her, but you know, would like for her to be a part at the same time. So she just needs to see what's going on. So he's going to go and assess that situation for her and let her know what's up. Okay, let's move on to Jock and Fatima, because y'all know Jock was having issues with his son because his son is affiliated with somebody that ended up getting his club shut down. The young man shot up in the club, shot the security guard, and the club ended up getting shut the hell down. Okay, so he decides to go over to the mom, to the baby mom, talk to his son's mom about what all's been going on with the son. And so he briefs her on everything that's happened, and then the mom lets him know, well, you know, I've noticed that some things have been off about him. I think he's a bit lost. He's trying to find his way, so he got some things going on within him. Fatima tells Jock that, you know, your son thinks that you was out here, you was able to just do what it is that you're doing, and it came up out of nowhere. But I had to let him know that you actually were working your tail off. You were working before you got to the place of where you are. And he got to understand, you got to put in work. It don't just come easy like that. She also spoke on the fact that, listen, when you was out there doing your thing and ripping and running, you also had a family over here. You had a family outside of the family that you already had. So basically, from the conversation, it just seems like Jock wasn't really around during some of the pivotal years of his son's life. Okay, so now we're seeing it show up at a later time where he's kind of starting to act out more with his dad. And I honestly feel like the boy don't have a lot of respect for his dad based on him probably being absent in certain parts of his life and then trying to come back around and be dad or whatever. So I feel like he may lack a little bit of respect for his dad. Those are my thoughts. What else is going on? Yeah, his mama tells Fatima tells him, listen, I think that's her name, Fatima. She tells him, like, listen, you may not want to accept the fact that you contributed to how he is today, but you did. Okay. What else? The mom says that she noticed that his energy was off ever since he was working at the club. His energy has been off. And basically he's met some people at the job. According to Jock, his son met the people that shot up at the club. He met them at the club and started hanging out with them. And that right there, I'm just like, okay, I guess you met them at the club and started hanging out with them. I guess they thought I guess you thought they were cool. But I kind of feel like if that's the case, they really was like, I don't want to say preying on you, but probably preying on you. Okay, they were in it for the benefit. Okay, that was your friend with benefits. Okay, that's all that was. They was trying to use you as somebody to get closer to your dad or be in connection or get in the club for free or all that other good stuff. But they wasn't a real friend, in my opinion, from the jump. Okay, so let's move on to Erica and Bambi. All right, now we learned that Erica and their home was vandalized. Okay, vandalized, burglarized, all of that stuff when Safaree was away. And my question is, why is this motherfucker not back? Where was both of y'all when all of this was going down at y'all house? That's the first question. The second question is, why is he not back home knowing that you are pregnant and his daughter is there? But he can sit up there and tell us in the confessional he never wants his daughter to see like an argument or anything between the both of them. He doesn't want her brought up around that. But your daughter is saying that her home was torn the hell up. Why are you not back trying to protect your family and be there for your family? What is that about? What else? It was something that Trick Daddy told him about things getting worse, and Safaree was like, oh, it's gonna get worse. And Trick Daddy was like, yeah, first of all, I was like, Trick, shut the hell up. But for you, Safaree, yeah, it is gonna continue to get worse for you because you like to run away from things. The more you run away, the more the problems are going to continue to be there, and it's probably going to be bigger than when you walked away. So you should work on handling those things in a moment. What else happened? Bambi is sympathizing with Erica. Bambi says that she hates when women say that they'll stay for their kids. Okay, she says she gonna leave for her kids, and I'm like, okay, well, we haven't seen it yet, Bambi. You know, we're not telling you to leave, but we just telling you what we have yet to see, okay, at this time. All right, but either way, girl, good luck. Okay, a lot of people are advocating for Bambi to leave Scrap, just like Erica Dixon left Scrap and let them parent together. And I'm wondering if she has yet to do so, because she probably doesn't want to give people what they want. I told y'all weren't gonna be together, and I told y'all this right was gonna happen, and you know, or maybe she, right now, you know, she said that at that time, I'll leave for my kids, but now she's probably seeing like, yo, that's actually harder than what I'm thinking it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna sit right here and stick in it and wait till they get a little older. Okay, see if we can work on some stuff. If we can't, by the time they get older and able to do for themselves, then I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Those are my thoughts. Y'all leave y'all's below. So Yandy does invite dang near everybody on the trip. Miss Sierra done pulled up with her man Eric. Okay, the one that BK said that she was cheating on him with, and she was like, I was not cheating on him with this man. But either way, he with me on this Dubai trip. I'm like, okay then. I'm like, girl. So Rasheeda not feeling well once they touch down. She don't know what's going on, but she's concerned about being pregnant again, honey. All right. I'm like, you sure it's not COVID? Because y'all are still traveling in this pandemic. Y'all still traveling in this pandemic, so you're probably sick from that. Okay, which could possibly be delaying your cycle. Not sure, but yeah, that's how she's feeling. She's a bit stressed out because they got so much going on. They're opening up more stores of press. They got the bistro. They got the kids running the bistro up there, finding the bistro, not getting along in the bistro. They already, what I think Kirk was like, what, $1 million overhead when it came to the bistro. So they got all kind of stuff going on. Is this the right time to really bring a child into the world? Okay. Another conversation she's gonna have with him on next week. I don't think either one of them want that. I think because she said they talked about having more kids, but right now I don't think it's a good time for them to have more kids, you know. And Kirk got a whole lot of them, okay? So he really got enough. And you about got enough too, Miss Rasheeda. What she got two? I think she got to like a son, and then she got little man. I feel like she got two. Maybe she want a girl for herself, but you know. Anyway, so let's get into Jock and his son. Jock and his son is at the club. Club look like it been ran through, honey. He over there trying to talk to his son, tell him what his issue is, trying to get through to his son, for his son to understand him. Like, you hanging with the wrong crowd. You can't be out here like that. Everybody ain't got your best interest at heart. The son ain't really hearing nothing he's saying. The son is more so like, I'm trying to talk, but let me say mine though. It was something about the son's energy that I didn't like, and for me, it made me feel like I don't think he has respect for his dad because of the tone that he used with his dad. It felt like he was talking to his dad like he was his homeboy. And I can't 100% fault the young man for that if Jock has made him feel comfortable to do that. Right? It was like he was kind of trying, but let me explain mine though, but you ain't let me talk. Like it was something about the energy that I didn't necessarily like. And I was like, why are you acting like, when your dad having a serious conversation with you, you treat him like he one of your friends. Okay, like he your homeboy or something. And I feel like just probably when Jock fully came around and made him feel comfortable as well. All right, like he was his homeboy, so he can trust him and they can start off whatever father-son relationship, right? So when the son wants to talk and share his piece, Jock gets so upset that he takes a chair and he throws it. Okay, now after he does that, he goes off even more and say how he's tired of this, he's tired of that, so much so that he actually jumps on his son, and the cameras black that out, but we can hear all of the rustling, bustling, and the tussling that took place behind that black screen. His son yells out, oh, so you gonna fight me, your own child, or something like that? You gonna fight me? Now if you ask me my thoughts on that, I feel like Jock was in a very heated moment. I think he was very fired up. I feel like Jock was at a place where he wasn't even trying to hear his son, even though his son was like, let me talk. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to hear anything that his son had to say, so they both can come to whatever understanding. I feel like also Jock was out of line to me. You know, I feel like he could have handled that situation much better than to run up on his child and put his hands on his child. You know, those were my thoughts. You know, a lot of y'all may feel differently, but I feel like it didn't have to go that way. It could have been like, you dismissed, I'll talk to you in a minute when I'm ready to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I sit up here in your face a little longer, I'm gonna put my hands on you, and I ain't trying to do that with you right now. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and head out, son. We'll talk about it a little later. Right? But Jock was just really, I also felt like your son wasn't the person to shoot up the location. The guy was. So I feel like your anger and your frustration and everything that you have is really on that guy, but you're trying to put it off on your son as if it's your son's fault, and it's not your son's fault. So I feel like that was a misplacement of anger for you to put your hands on your child. What else was I going to say about that? I think that was pretty much it. Like your son didn't shoot up the club. He's only guilty for hanging with the guy that has put you and your family in a compromising situation due to this. So I understand that frustration, but the way you lashed out and attacked your son, for me, I just felt like that was a misplacement of anger overall. But those are my thoughts. Jock says that he's going to continue to fight for his child and continue to, try and get him to see his point of view and hopefully see a change in his life take place. And I feel like as a parent, you should, you should always fight for your child, even when, they upset with you, you figure it out. But those are my thoughts. You all leave your thoughts and comments down below on the latest episode of Love Hip Hop ATL. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.